Well, hey everybody, it is Tuesday, June 9th, and it is, I don't know, about just a little after 7 o'clock at night. You'll have to forgive this. I just took a nice cool shower. It's very, very hot here today. We broke a heat record today, and my air conditioning isn't working. So it's going to be a couple weeks before they can get over here to fix it. And, I mean, there's a breeze blowing, but it's a hot breeze. So I thought, I'm going to just take a cool shower and cool down a little bit. And so far I feel a lot better. But, I mean, I don't look better, but I didn't even want to blow my hair dry because I didn't want the heat. So what did I do today? First of all, let me tell you that I'm at 23 points right now, and I'm on green plan, so I get 30. Don't know if I'll have anything else yet tonight or not. I made the most delicious dessert, though, I have to tell you. I made sorbet the other night. Sorry about that. My daughter called, so I had to talk with her for a while. I was telling you I made sorbet the other night, and I made this recipe a little differently. I still use some of my frozen strawberries, and I put a little bit, maybe a half a cup, maybe just a little bit, slightly more than a half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, and I weighed out 15 grams of sugar-free vanilla pudding, and that was 1 point. And I counted 1 point for the almond milk. I probably wouldn't have had to, and I don't count blended fruits. That's just my thing. Put it in my food processor and zhuzhed it up. It was the creamiest, most delightful thing I've ever had, and it was nice and cold, which just made me feel so much better because, like I said, it's been so hot today. And now I got this hot cat on top of me. So, but yeah, I ended up the day with 23 points, and I've been trying to drink a lot of water because it's so hot. I have a little bit more water in my Brita yet that I can drink tonight before I fill it up again. But it's starting to cool off a little bit now. The sun's going down, and the breeze is picking up. I think there's storms heading in. So I did work a little bit in my workbook today about my expectations of myself. This is what I've got so far. Because I'm not expecting myself to be perfect. I mean, I'm not perfect, so what are my expectations? It says brainstorm everything that comes to mind when you think about your expectations for yourself. So I expect successes and failures. I expect losses and gains. I expect to have determination. I expect that I will not give up. I expect mostly successes and mostly consistent losses. So I guess that's my expectations. I have to put that all in a statement. So I expect success, but what it boils down to is I expect success. I expect that I will have the determination to pursue success, not giving up, even though I may have some slight setbacks. So I'm going to put all that into a some sort of a vision statement. But that's what I've come up with so far. Finding my why, that's what this is all about. So I expect that I'm going to have mostly success. I expect I'm going to get to goal eventually. I don't expect to be there tomorrow or the day after or next month even. I expect that this is a lifelong journey, and I'm going to get to goal, and then I'm going to have to work to maintain that goal. I guess that's my big expectation in the grand scheme of things. So far I'm doing okay this week. I had a little bump in the road last week, and I had determined I wasn't going to do that again. My weight was down this morning. Today it was 187.0. I forget what it was on my weigh-in day. But so I weigh in on Friday, and I'm bound and determined I'm going to stay on track. I was just telling my daughter it's a good thing I don't have any snacks in the house because I'm feeling snacky right now. And I do have 7 points left because I'm on Green Plan. And I'm thinking when I'm done with this video that if I'm still feeling snacky, I think I'm going to have an apple with a tablespoon of peanut butter because that will be 3 points that I have. I can only roll over 4 points anyway. So uh, if I take it to 26 points, those are my 4 points I can roll over. But right now, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And watch the storm roll in. I'll tell you, it was too hot today to do much of anything. I did clean off my entire kitchen counter. A lot of that's on my dining room table right now. Some of it I'm just going to get rid of. There were things on there I didn't know I had, or I forgot that I had. It was just a bunch of clutter. I'm tired of walking in there and seeing clutter. So, but it was so hot today, I didn't get a lot done. I would come in and sit down and drink some water, and there's no fan in my kitchen, so there's windows. All the windows are open right now. So, anyway, it was just too hot. I did go around the pond, I think twice today. But poor Molly, she was so hot out there too. She would stop and she'd take a drink out of the pond, and then she'd look at me like, I don't really want to be out here. The last time I took her out, she didn't even want to wander into the yard. She went down, did her thing, and came back up. So, I mean, that's how hot it was. And it's supposed to be just as hot tomorrow. Unless these storms that are moving in start cooling things off. But it's not supposed to. It's supposed to heat up pretty bad. And I guess we're in the high risk for tornadoes tomorrow. So, it could be an interesting afternoon. I'm glad I decided to put canning on hold for a few days because it's too hot to can right now. I didn't want to cook anything for dinner because I didn't want to turn on the stove or the oven. So that's why you'll see what I had. I had a nice big salad. I had some of my canned chicken already in the refrigerator that was nice and cold, and so that's what I had. I could have ordered pizza, but I thought, why would I sabotage myself? Because there's nobody else here but me to eat that pizza, and I would have eaten the whole thing. So, I'm still trying to figure out how to make really good choices. Even though I've been doing Weight Watchers forever, it's just, it's a lifelong learning process. And, and as a teacher, I'm all about lifelong learning. But, the last couple months I've made some not so good choices. And I have found excuses not to make good choices. Like, well, I got a party to go to, a birthday party, and it would be impolite for me not to eat. Well, no, it wouldn't be. I mean, everybody there knows that I'm on a weight loss program. So no, if I would have said, no, thank you, I don't want any cake, or if I would have left the chips alone, or, I didn't have to buy those cookies, or donuts or whatever they were, I was bringing stuff in during when the whole lockdown started. I started bringing stuff into the house I wouldn't normally have, like regular potato chips, or even if they were the healthier type of potato chips, I'd sit and eat a whole bag at once. So it's just better for me not to have it there. Or I have a whole slug of cheese here and I'd eat the whole darn thing. Not going to do that. When the weather is hot like this, I don't feel like eating. So it's coming at the right time. I am going to have, like I said, I'm going to have another glass of water here tonight because I am thirsty, and I'm probably going to have an apple and that peanut butter. It sounds good to me now. So anyway, that's my day. 23 points right now. I'm probably going to amp that up to 26 points, and I'll have 4 points for my rollover. Didn't get a lot of steps in today because it's too darn hot. So I'll be back tomorrow with another What I Ate video on the green. So without further ado, here is what I ate today. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, so for breakfast this morning, I've got 2 eggs and 2 egg whites for 4 points. My berries are 0. I trimmed my English muffin to 53 grams, which is 2 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 grams of butter for 1 point. 5 on my plate. 2 in my coffee, so I have a 7-point breakfast. I have most of this eaten now. I put it into my tracker. I added wrong. This is 9 points instead of 7 points, so I have a 9-point breakfast, not a 7-point breakfast. For lunch today, I'm just having a sandwich and some fruit. This is, my sandwich is 5 points. 2 slices of the Nichols light bread for 2 points. A tablespoon of Miracle Whip for 1. 28 grams of avocado for 1. And 56 grams of turkey breast for 1. So 5 points of my sandwich. My grapefruit is 0. It's one of those too hot to eat days today. Right, tonight for dinner I'm having a nice big salad because it's too dang hot to cook. 6 ounces of my home canned chicken for 4 points. My 2 tablespoons of Hidden Valley fat-free ranch is 1 point. Everything else on here is vegetables and 0 points, so I have a 5-point dinner. This is my dessert tonight. I made strawberry nice cream. This whole bowl is 1 point. It's got frozen strawberries. It's got a little bit of, or 1 point's worth of sugar-free vanilla pudding, and a little bit of unsweetened almond milk. This is my nice cream dessert for 1 point.